guys, so in this video I am going to show you how to add logo. As you can see, I have my logo on this video. All right, have manual captions, all right, that describes what you are saying. Okay, and then also have your name card. Okay, so this is also known as lower thirds. All right, so lower thirds are any piece of information that explains maybe the name or location or something that is being said in the video. All right, so you can add any of those piece of information into your video clips. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, if you play this now, you see that
Well,
it will
hello, smart
show
business owners and
what I am
entrepreneurs. If you have
saying.
been looking for an e-commerce website for your business, you know that
All
you're
right,
talking
you see
about.
that? Okay, and if you when it gets to this part,
All right, but we
it
have
shows
good
my
news for
name.
you. All right, my name is
All right,
Pinaya
you can see
Ejua. I
that
am
it
the
appears
founder
in an
of
animated
Digital Wins
format. All right, so I'm going to
Academy.
show you how to do that right away. Okay, so let me clear all of these ones here so as to show you how to do it from scratch. All right, so you can use the same process to add anything into your video clip, even if maybe you want to add the topic of your video underneath. You know, some videos you see them showing what they are saying underneath that place. All right, so that's how you do that. Okay, so to begin, we want to add the logo first of all. So I use this option here to this option to add sticker or PIP. All right, so you tap on this button here and tap on video slash photo, and then you go to all your folders on your computer. All right, I tapped on this all here and it brings out all the folders on my smartphone rather. All right, so I go to download and look for my logo. Okay, I'll go to photos. All right, so this is my logo here, so I tap on it and it appears. So you want to reduce the logo a bit and then place it to any of the part of the screen you want it to be by moving it around. So I like to keep it, sometimes I keep it here if I know I'm going to be displaying information on this part, so I keep it here, but let me keep it here for now. All right, then the next thing I like to do to that logo is to come down here and go to blending option. All right, and then I select multiple, this one here. All right, so it makes the my logo to be sharper and bolder. So if you put up your logo there, you can actually go to that blending and try out any of these options and see the one that comes out best for you. All right, so that's all I do for the logo. Then what I want to do is I want it to show up the entire duration of my video clip. So I come here and drag this all the way to, as you take it to the end, it will keep going until it gets to the end of your entire video clip. All right, so that means that my logo will always be there as long as these clips play. All right, so that's how you add your logo. Now that you've added your logo, you want to add caption, all right, manually. Okay, so in next video I'll show you how to do that automatically, but here you learn how to add it manually. Okay, so you use the test option, this one here, this one. Okay, you tap on it and then you come here and tap on test. All right, and you select standard. Okay, then you want to bring it down and then you want to reduce the size. Okay, okay, so use this button here to reduce the size. Then if you tap and hold on it, you can move it anywhere on the screen. Okay, so you can come here and say okay, so that you can play the video and know what you want to write there. All right, so let me tap somewhere else, let me tap here so I can come here and play the video. Okay,
Smart
so
business owners and
let me play the video.
well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have been looking for an e-commerce website
All right, so let me stop there. Okay, for an
for
e-commerce.
your business, you know that you're talking about.
Okay, so let me stop at for your business. All right, so hello smart business smart hello there, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. So to do that, you come here and tap on it, okay? And then you come here on the screen and tap on it so that you can type in. All right, so then you come here and clear the text, all right? If there's no text there, you just begin to type. All right. So let's say, well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. All right. We need to move it. Let me say okay so I can move it. Okay. All right. So I want it to be right here. And then I tap there again to continue typing. So I want to tap on this enter button here to move to the next line. Okay. Select it, tap here. All right. I actually want the keyboard to come out. Okay. So let me see. Let me tap somewhere else. Okay, I don't know. For some reasons, let me open it again. For some reasons, it looks as if it's hanging. Okay. All right. So it appeared as if it was hanging. So I had to go back and come inside again. All right. So I want to put a line underneath. Okay. I want to add the second line. So I'll come here and tap on this enter button. And then I want to say, well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. Then if you have been looking for an e-commerce, let me hit enter again. Website for your business. All right. So that will do. All right, so you want to come here where it says color, tap on color. All right, so you can select any of these colors here that has outlines. They've already been, the way they look here, that's what you get when you select any of them. So let's say I tap on this yellow color here with a black stroke or black outline. All right, that's how it's going to appear there. All right, you select this one, that's how it's going to appear. Select this one, that's how it's going to appear. All right, but if you want to manually do it, you can come down here and select any of the colors here. Okay, under text, select any of the colors here. All right, you can also tap this plus button and maybe you know your brand color. Like my brand color is something like ruby red, okay, or brick red. So you can actually adjust it from here. You see this, these are all the colors underneath here, and then here you have variation of any particular color you select underneath here. Okay, all right, so let's make it a sharper red. Okay, you say okay here, and then you can come to stroke and select what you want the stroke to be, what color you want it to be, whether you want it to be black, okay, or white. So let's make it white. Then you can increase the size of the stroke under here. You see that? So this is looking better now. Okay. All right. You can also add shadow. All right. You want to add a black shadow. All right. You can add a black shadow behind the text. Okay. You can reduce the opacity of the shadow. All right. So as you are moving it, you see how it appears on the screen. So it actually stands out when you move in any of these options. Okay, so you can blur it or reduce the blur. All right, so that's how you do that. Then background is, if you want to add a background, all right, you want a background to cover the entire length of the text. So let's say I select black background now. You see, so it will have a black background behind the text. All right, some people do it like this, okay, but that will cover the entire video. So much, it will cover a lot of area on the video. So I don't like to do that. I don't use background, so I'll remove it. Okay. All right, so you can come to opacity to control the general opacity of the text and the outline. You see, maybe you want it to appear faded a bit. You see that? Okay, see what is happening here. Okay, see that? Okay, great. So let me fade it a bit, maybe say 75% or 80%. Okay, fantastic. So you can adjust it and then you come here and say, okay. All right, so let's tap here and play.
Well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs.
You
If you have
see
been
that
looking
it
for an
quickly
e-commerce
disappeared,
website
which means
for
that we
your
want to
business, you
increase
know
the
that you're talking
duration
about
so that it falls in line with exactly where I what I was saying. So let me play this.
well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have been looking for an e-commerce website for your business,
All right, so where I said for your business, that's where I want it to reach. So I want to tap on it, all right, and drag it. So you might want to expand this part, like I said before, so that you know exactly where you want to drag it to. So let me play this and know where I want to
site
drag it to.
for your business, you know,
Okay, so for your business is around 8 seconds here. So I'll have to drag this thing to 8 seconds. Okay, so you have to tap on it here and drag the slider to that 8 seconds. Okay, so when we play it like this now, it will fall in line. Okay, so let's see
well,
that.
hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have been looking for an e-commerce website for your business, you know that you're talking about
All right,
100
so if you are looking for an
website
e-work,
for your business, you know that
fantastic. So it fell in line. All right. So now for us to add the next sentence, all you need to do is to tap on this one that we've added. All right. Since we've done all the adjustments and everything we want to do there, and then we come here and tap on duplicate. All right. So when you tap on duplicate, you want to now move this one underneath to start from where that one stopped. Okay. Let it start from where that one stopped. Okay, so when you tap on it now, you can now change the write up. But before we change the write up, we want to play it and know what we are writing. So let me tap here and play.
that you're talking about 150,000 to 200,000. That's about $300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money.
All right, so let me say start from you know that you are talking about 150,000. Okay, you know that you are talking about 150,000 to 200,000. Okay. All right, so I'll hit enter and type the next line. All right, that's about. Okay, let me play it to know exactly what I said.
You know that you're talking about 150,000 to 200,000. That's about $300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money. All right, but we have to
All right, so let me. I need to expand it to get it again. All right, so let me tap on it. So what did I even say? This can you can easily forget what you said. Okay, let
and
me
that's
play it
about
again.
$300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money.
All right, so we're talking about $300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money. Okay, and that's quite a lot of money. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to adjust it so that it stops where said a lot of money. So let me play this.
That's quite a lot of money. All right, but we
All right, so that's somewhere here. Okay, so I'll tap on it. Okay, move the slider to that place. Okay, and then drag this. Can be dicey sometimes, so just be careful about it. All right, so let's play it now.
thousand to 200,000. That's about $300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money.
All right,
All right.
so you see that. So you do the same thing, duplicate it, and now write the next line. So let's play.
Well, hello, smart business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have been looking for an e-commerce website for your business, you know that you're talking about 150,000 to 200,000. That's about $300 to $400, and that's quite a lot of money. All right, but
All
we
right, so you simply duplicate this, okay, and move it again, and then change the next sentence. So that's how you add your captions manually. It's very simple, but it can be dicey. So you just carefully do it. All right, carefully do it. If for any reason you make a mistake, you simply come here and undo the mistake. All right, so now let's get to the part where I mentioned my name. All right, so I want to use a name card or write my name in a card format. Okay. All right, so let me play this.
Digital Weights Academy,
Okay, so this is where I
owner
introduce my
of
name.
Digital Weights. My name is Pilaya Age. Right? My name is Pilaya.
All right, so here I want to add my name card. All right, so I'll just use the same test button. All right, tap here. All right, go to test and use standard. All right, I will not come here. Okay, see where I did. I click on this one here so that I can put my name. Okay, so let me put my name, Pilaya Ejinwa. All right, so next is you want to change the color. Okay, you can add a background to it. I like to add my brand color background. Okay, so let me select my brand color background, this one here. Okay, yeah, something like this. Okay, so you can actually give it a radius if you want the border to have rounded corners. Okay, come down to radius here, still under color. All right, come down to radius here and drag this. It will give it that rounded edges. Okay. All right, so then you can now bring it down to where you want it to appear. You can also reduce it a bit. Okay. All right, so once you do this, all right, next thing you want to do is, okay, you can also reduce the opacity if you want. See that, but I like to leave it the way it is. Okay, so you say okay. All right, so the next thing you want to do is to control the duration. All right, how long do you want this name card to stay on the screen? All right, I want it to stay about 10 seconds. All right, so let me tap on it and adjust this. Okay, you see as I'm adjusting it, you see the seconds there. So I want it to be like 10 seconds. Okay, great. Okay, all right. So once I've done that, next thing is I tap on it. I want to control how it's going to appear. All right, so let me go to motion here. All right, and then I'll go to in animation. That's how it's going to come in. Okay, and then I like to use, there are so many you can
Pilaya
use. You
Ejima.
see
I
that?
am
There are so
Pilaya
many.
Ejima. Pilaya
Okay, there are
Ejima.
so many.
Pilaya
All
Ejima.
right, but I like to use
Pilaya Ejima.
reveal.
Pilaya
Okay,
Ejima.
and then you
Pilaya
see this
Ejima.
reveal has
Pilaya
four
Ejima.
options. So if
Pilaya
you tap on
Ejima.
it again, you
Pilaya
see the
Ejima.
next option. You tap
Pilaya
on it again, you see the next option. You tap on it again, you see the
Ejima.
next option. Okay,
Pilaya Ejima.
so I like
Pilaya
to
Ejima.
make it
Pilaya
slide in
Ejima.
from the right.
Pilaya
That's the
Ejima.
in
Pilaya
animation.
Ejima.
Okay,
Pilaya Ejima.
and then I want
Pilaya
it
Ejima.
to
Pilaya
the
Ejima.
out
Pilaya
animation. This
Ejima.
one here, I want to use reveal again.
WhatsApp,
Then I want it to
WhatsApp,
slide
new, WhatsApp,
out.
new,
Uh,
WhatsApp, new, WhatsApp,
let me
new,
see.
WhatsApp,
Yeah,
new,
so I want it to
WhatsApp,
slide out
new,
to the
WhatsApp,
left.
new,
All right.
WhatsApp,
So in
WhatsApp,
animation here, it
Inspire
slides
Ejima,
in from the
Inspire
right,
Ejima,
and
Inspire
out
Ejima,
animation here,
WhatsApp,
it slides out
WhatsApp,
to the left. Okay,
WhatsApp,
so all I need to do now
WhatsApp.
is say okay. All right, and come here and duplicate it to write the next line, which is my designation for my brand. All right, so let me tap this duplicate here. All right, so once you tap duplicate there, right, be careful here. You have to select the second one that you duplicated. So once you select it underneath here, then you come on top here and move it. All right, so that you see what you are doing. Okay, move it, bring it underneath. Okay, and then you can put it anywhere actually, but I like it to be underneath my name. Okay, and I want it to be slightly to the right. Okay, so but you can do it anyhow you want to do your own. So if you tap the first one, you can move it. You tap the second one, you can move it. So you want to change the right up and the size. Let me reduce the size of the second one. Okay, fantastic. So you can also change the color or the attributes. Okay, let's say I want to remove that rounded corner. Let me tap here, select it, go to colors here. All right, come to background. All right, and take the rounded edges to 0. Okay, the radius to 0. Okay, and I can also change the color to black. Okay, you see that? Great. Okay, so then the next thing you want to do is to change the right up. So you tap inside it. All right, and clear it. So here you want to write your designation. So Digital Weights Academy. Digital Weights Academy. Okay, you say okay. All right, so you want to see move it front a bit. All right, so let me go back and use that color. I like that's my brand color. Okay, so let me go to background, go to add color, and slide this. Okay, all right, so I like this color. Okay, so I say okay. Okay, so once you do that, the next thing you want to do is to swap the animation. All right, so you go to say okay here. All right, come here and go to motion.
Inspire Ejima,
All right,
Inspire
you see
Ejima,
that both of them
Inspire
are
Ejima,
coming the same
Inspire
way. All right,
Ejima,
so I want the
Inspire
one
Ejima,
underneath to
Inspire
swap.
Ejima,
So
Inspire
the in
Ejima,
animation
Inspire
here, I will
Ejima,
simply swap
Inspire
it
Ejima, Inspire
to
Inspire
come
Ejima,
in from
Inspire Ejima,
the
Inspire
right.
Ejima,
Okay,
Inspire
and
Ejima,
then the out animation,
WhatsApp,
I will swap it from here.
WhatsApp, WhatsApp,
All right, to
WhatsApp,
go the
WhatsApp,
other way instead.
WhatsApp,
Okay, so once you've done
WhatsApp.
that, you say okay. All right, so now if we play this now, you will see how it's going to
My name
appear.
is Pilaya Ejua. I am the founder of
Fantastic.
Digital Wits Academy, the enlightening digital knowledge base, and we have discovered this amazing new WhatsApp
All right, so
integrated
after some time
e-commerce
it
store
disappears. So you
that
can actually control that by tapping on them and reducing or increasing it, accordingly. Okay, fantastic. So this is how you add your logo, you add your captions manually, and you add your name cards to your video clips. All right, and this gives you that, when people see you, they know that this is a professionally edited video. All right, so you can test that out and let me know what you come up with.